Hello? Oh man, I just feel like saying weird stuff. Broskies, broskies. I wanted to mess with the background. Like, this suits my mentality right now. But hold up. But it will become pretty white soon. Where's the white? Oh no! I don't have white. Oh, I wanted to have like a white background, so I'm kind of going insane or something. There you go, yeah. It looks much better. Blank space. It's also between your butt crack. Yeah, I went to the Ghibli Museum thing. No pictures allowed at all. You can do it the outside. If you take your hand out and you're holding a phone, it'll come at you with like a katana and just chop it off. Oh! I got to meet someone that's like super OG actually. I was very happy. It's like, dang, I remember the olden days. It's the same one who took me to the BL cafe actually. I would say 4 hour. We took 5 hours in there though. It's a very long. It's because it's about movie making and filmmaking, and there's a lot of props, and there's like a pausing stop in between, so you could rest up. There's the giant merchandise store. They have a lot of creatures. And there were some really cool monsters. So I bought like a spider one. And then I had like a giant snake. And I wrapped it around me like a scarf. So when I went to pay at the counter, so I was just like, just waiting, minding my own business, head up there. And then the person at the cash register, he looked at me. And then it's like, fuku, kawaii. It's like, arigatou gozaimasu. I was like, I didn't expect it. Wow, they kawaii fuku'd me. Speaking of, I kept showing the staff my Godzilla toy. The staff was, I think they were laughing because I showed up. There's a karaoke all set up and whatnot. I enter. Naturally, the dogs are like talking to themselves about like, oh, you. And then I pull out my Godzilla. Staff is just like facing towards the screen with all the things happening. And then he turns around, and then like I go like, ohayo gozaimasu! And I wave my Godzilla hand. They just kind of burst into a small laugh because I don't think they expected anyone to bring a giant plushie. And then I pulled out my other plushie and I set it on my table. And then there was another staff son. They showed up, and then I also looked at them, and using that plushie, I waved its hand and said, ohayo gozaimasu! What's got us over there? And then they just like, okay. Speaking of, this is kind of unrelated. While we're talking about creatures and whatnot, I was explaining to... It was one of the managers, actually. It was one of the JP managers. They were asking about the schedules or something, because I think they wanted to squeeze another thing in. But anyway, after that, I proceeded to tell them about my Godzilla's backstory. So this specific Godzilla, this is Zilla P. They're a Vocaloid producer, but they make strictly bad songs, as in like no one really likes it. And then one of the other staff was looking at me during it, and I was like, they were just like, okay, just nodding and smiling. It's like, okay. And then I said like, you want to see my sword? And then one of the, like another staff member showed up, and they were like sick. They just passed by, and I said, do you want to see my sword? But I don't think they heard me. So then I turned to the other people and I said, they hate me. They hate me. They don't want to see my sword. So yeah, that's usually how those things go.